It's
Okay. Welcome back to the channel.
it's J and J.
JJ Mafia. So today, we're gonna do some controversial topics.
I hope y'all chime in the comments. Tell us what you guys think. Our first topic is gonna be abortion. Don't hold us to our opinions. We're humans just like y'all.
I feel like if you can't support the kid, like, why bring it into?
If you're not feeling like you have enough money, like you have a career that you can, provide for your kid, then that's reasons people would bring a child into the world. But if they cannot, if they don't have those things in place, they wouldn't bring a child into the world. I would say at first I was against abortion. I was. But when I was put into that situation, when I was in that situation, my first thought was obviously because in my mind I wasn't ready. Honestly, I wasn't ready. But as time went by, I chose to bring my child into the world. Everybody is not as strong as me, so they have their own, reason as to why they should or shouldn't bring their child into the world.
Honestly, nowadays niggas just be here to breed just to breed. Honestly, that's my opinion.
I don't think so.
Honestly, bro, if you know you can't keep a kid, bro, and you can't provide for the kid, don't bring the kid into the world just so the kid can suffer. You know what I mean? That's just point blank. Period. You know what I mean? I feel like some people, they just want a kid just to have a kid.
I really had to think for a minute.
Stay woke. Niggas would not have a job, like no way to support, and still want a kid. Like what?
Males.
It really be the males that be wanting the kid, cause bro, females, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like females be like, nah, like I don't want the kid, but it'd be the niggas that be like, yo, like give me my kid, like I want the kid. Let me know if I'm lying in the comment section.
But anyways, moving on. Next topic. What y'all think? Should prostitution be illegal? Not illegal, legal. What you think?
Bitches out here selling these bodies and shit.
I mean,
like, where's the self-respect at the end of the day? You know what I mean? You can't just sell your body at the end of the day because it's your body, it's your temple. But
what's the difference between prostitution and stripping?
Bro, stripping, you not fucking a nigga. Like, you not getting on that level. Like, stripping, honestly, stripping is just like a
we're not bashing strippers. I hope y'all know this is just opinions that we have for ourselves. We're not bashing nobody. Get your money.
Thanks. I mean, stripping, I mean, prostitution, that's a whole different story right there, bro. Like, you're really giving something up. Like,
strippers that...
Well, that's prostitution at the end of the day.
So it's not stripping.
That's not stripping anymore.
So once you cross that line of having a sexual contact,
that is prostitution. In my opinion.
I just feel like I don't understand why stripping is okay. I don't understand why stripping is legal, but prostitution is not. Bitch, if you think that I'm selling my body, don't think I'm selling my body. But I feel like it should be legal. Why? Because that's how somebody else decides to provide for themselves or whoever. What if your child needs food tomorrow and the only way for you to get bread is to sell your body? Then what? You're not going to sell your body?
It is slow.
Give up that.
You bugging. You bugging. Never. Nah. Chill. Nah, chill. Fuck with nobody that was a prostitute. That's just me. I don't know what the fuck you carrying, so I'm gonna pass on that. Skirt. You wildin'.
Alright. That brings us to the topic. Rkelly. I don't see nothing wrong. Wait a little bubble. Y'all act like you don't know. Act like you don't know that song. Your mama used to play that song on Sunday morning when it was time to clean. Oh, I don't see. Anyways, so sex slaves, because that's basically what Rkelly was doing. Because holding somebody against their will to have sex is a sex slave.
Bro, clearly that shit is wrong. Over it. Nobody should be a sex slave. You saw that that girl that had went to jail?
Yes.
Because she was a sex slave, but she killed she killed the nigga that was her master.
Let's talk about that, because why is she behind bars? Well, now she got pardoned. But Rkelly is still walking around here. Is it because Rkelly got money? Because he got
money. Bro, once you got bread, bro, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I feel like justice is not served in this country at all. It's wrong that Rkelly is still walking around here free as a bird. And that girl had to spend all that time just because she killed somebody. First of all, she was held against her will. Isn't that a crime in itself? So I'm not understanding. That does not make no sense. Tell us what y'all think, because no.
Moving on to the next topic. How do you feel about the death penalty?
I feel like in this day and age, it should only be certain reasons why you sit in that chair. I would say killing a minor, you should definitely get the death penalty. What else?
Honestly, the death penalty should be used to an extent, because some people deserve death, but at the end of the day, killing somebody is not right at the end of the day over it. So it's like, two wrongs don't make a right. When you kill somebody, don't give them the death penalty, because it's not going to change anything. So it's going to be like a...
Torture.
Torture? To torture the nigga?
Torture.
Life in prison. Just call it a day.
No, life in prison is just so easy. That brings me to Black Mirror, Black Museum.
Oh, that
where
one.
The guy went to the chair.
Went to the chair. Oh, and he was being electrocuted, all that shit. Oh.
That is crazy, because he didn't even do it, and he got the death penalty. That's crazy. So
go watch Black Museum, Black Mirror.
Yes, that's a good episode.
So, does marriage change anything, like the title?
I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters, honestly. I think it's just the old age kind of concept that was forced onto girls to be the perfect housewife, to be married in your 20s and all this blah, blah, blah. I think it's just a way to control females also.
Marriage is just a title at the end of the day, to be honest with you.
You think it's just a piece of paper?
It really is. That's literally what it is.
I think so, but other people think it's not just a piece of paper.
They take it to another extent, like adultery. Why isn't adultery something just like boyfriend and girlfriend type shit? It's only with marriages.
With marriage, right? They don't take it as serious with a boyfriend or girlfriend. Oh, I could just leave him alone. Yeah. But then you stay in a marriage. Why? Millionaires and billionaires, when they have to sign the prenups and stuff, or they don't sign the prenups, and then would you sign a prenup?
Hell yeah.
Really? I feel like people that sign prenups go into marriage for failure. That's what I feel.
But you gotta protect yourself at the end of the day.
I just think that, like, why are you going into marriage with that mindset? Like,
I don't know. I don't think I would sign a prenup. Nah.
I won't sign a prenup because it's like I would know if that comes to another question. If a man proposed to you and you don't say no, or a woman proposed to you, because you know that's something new in this day and age. If a woman proposed to you and you say no, should the relationship end?
Facts. Because I ain't proposing again. Like, I know that for a fact. I am not proposing again.
No, the relationship should not end, because what if y'all have issues to work on? Why would I say yes and you doing A, B, and C? Like, no, bye. Scrooks, bitch.
I still wouldn't propose again. We would just probably have a boyfriend and girlfriend the rest of
It's a dog nigga monorail. Huh? Got all these hoes. No.
Shit would be lit.
You know what tickles my fancy?
What the fuck? Okay.
You know what
grinds my gears? Go ahead.
Sex education in Black families. I think it's biased to the males.
That's a fact. Bro, my daughter's not going out there knowing things. She's going to try some things. Slow for that.
That does not make any sense.
It's slow for that.
At a certain age, we're humans at the end of the day. At a certain age, you should be... Why does guys get the sex talk from their father?
Because they're guys. Point blank period. That's a society we live in.
That's a society.
That's a society we live in. That's a society we live in.
I feel like it's bull. I have a daughter of my own, and I will tell you, it's her period. Because that's the most important time. Because you cannot have a baby without your period. Sex education, girls. You cannot have a baby without your period. And you can have a baby on your period. So, I hope you know this. When Felice turns a certain age, I'm going to let her know, like, you have to use protection. Granted...
I feel like I wouldn't be the one to introduce to her.
Why?
It's probably going to be their mother or the mother or whatever.
Why?
It ain't going to be me.
Why?
Because I wouldn't feel comfortable talking to my daughter about that. Probably my son. Hell yeah. Like, go get that. Go get that, son. Go get that.
Wait, but why you won't feel comfortable talking
that.
to your daughter? That's your daughter at the end of the day. That's
you right.
Your blood.
You right.
Like, who else do you want to teach her?
The mother.
The mom was deadbeat. Then who's going to teach her?
The school. Sex education.
Sex education in school is yuck. Don't even listen to nothing that they be saying.
I feel like my daughter gonna have to come to me first for me to start talking to her about it.
You know what's crazy? Cause okay, I'm gonna tell y'all. My father knows exactly when I lived with him. He know when my period was, and if I missed a period, like if my period was a couple days off, he would be like, Johnny, is there something that you need to tell me? Before I got my period, women we discharged. No, because my mom wasn't around. This is a situation where the mother isn't around, and I was living with my dad. I went to my dad and I'm like, Dad, I think something is wrong. And he was like, what's the matter? He was like, and then I told him, like, I'm seeing this thing and I don't understand what it was. And he was like, it's more than likely you're about to get your period. And then he was like, we could just go to the doctor so you could feel okay. So they can tell you, because it could be anything at this point. Mm-hmm. So my dad told me, like, I'm going to get my period. I didn't get that from my mom. And I think that's important. Like, they don't teach you that in school. I didn't know that, and I was, 13? And I already started middle school. And they should have been taught that.
In middle school?
In middle school.
Nah, not in middle school.
Yes, they should, because girls' bodies nowadays, develop fast.
Don't fast.
And in middle school, they start getting... Nah.
Bro, you're not teaching my daughter about no sex shit in middle school, bro. It's slow.
Yes, they should. The last year in middle school, I feel like they should. Because it's like, what's the difference between high school and middle school?
High school, you're on
a lot of kids start having sex in middle school. I hope you know that. So why not middle school?
Yikes, won't be my daughter.
You don't know what your daughter is going to do. So you know, it's a myth. A doctor cannot tell if you're having sex or not.
Yeah.
It's a myth.
Supposed to. Yeah,
No, they cannot tell. They cannot know that if you're having sex.
Alright, so last question. This is the banger right here. This is the banger. Would y'all rather have a gay son or a thought-ass daughter?
I'd rather have a gay son.
Hey. I have a thought-ass daughter. You bugging. You're not coming to me talking about you get by, friend. That's not happening. You're not coming to my house, bro. I'm either disowning you. I'm sorry. Yo, okay. Let me just clear. I got no problem with, like, gay people that just don't bring that shit to me. That's basically it.
That's your personal
That's just my personal preference. My son better not come with no, I got a boyfriend.
No, auntie.
No, he's getting kicked out.
Why?
I'm disowning him because that's a disgrace. That's a disgrace. To any Caribbean family, that's a disgrace. And niggas know that's a disgrace.
It's not that serious.
Bro, yes it is. You're wildin'.
People should just live their lives and not be worried about what other people's thinking. Listen, if you have a gay son, accept him. If you have a gay daughter, accept her. Because at the end of the day, that's your flesh and blood.
Nah.
Like, you're bugging. You're going to put out your son just because of his preference? That's retarded. No, not...